Hi, so welcome to my ATW chat vlog this week. I'm Jack. You guys know that? And yeah, so a few nights, days, I don't know, some time ago, yeah, a few days ago, I saw the Hunger Games at the midnight screening. And so if you don't want to be spoiled, or I guess it's not spoiled, but if you haven't seen it yet and you want to be a bit cautious of everything, stop listening to this now because I'm gonna review it to what I think it is at this moment on my first viewing, and yeah. So okay, don't hate me for this now. For those who have stuck around to hear the rest of this vlog, I did not like it, and coming from me, that is like whoa, because I look so forward to seeing these adaptations from book to screen on many other films like this, Harry Potter, a lot of other things. And I don't think. Oh, hang on. Saying that I didn't like it is probably a bit too far first because I did. It was okay. Like it wasn't. I think my problem that I had with it was I built it up so much in my mind that when I saw it on screen, it was nothing to the way how I had pictured it at all. Even how I thought it was going to be adapted to the film, it was nothing like that and stuff. So yeah, that was, one of my problems with it was, I think it was just how it was all directed, and when I got home, I looked up Gary Ross on, IMDb to see what other films he, has made, and the only one that I can really recognise and that I've seen is Seabiscuit, and that film was okay, it was nothing too special and stuff. So, and I'm going to wait until Hyperball has posted different reviews and stuff, because I'm recording this on a Friday night, because I just want to see, because I'm getting a lot of people telling me who's read the books, who's read the books, that they like it and stuff, and me and my two friends who I've seen it with, they're saying that they didn't like it as well, they're agreeing with me and stuff, so on Sun, and I don't know, it was just, I think in the film, we didn't get to know the characters that well, and Matt kind of, I don't think it was the characters, but also mainly Katniss. Katniss was never established in the movie, like, she was never really established as a good hunter. I mean, sure, it was implied and stuff, but it was never kind of set clear how she is, all the trauma and drama that she's had to go through her whole life and stuff. And I was really disappointed because that kind of affected everything else in the film for her, because she's the main character, yet we didn't get to know the main character. But obviously, of course, we do in the book, but this is the movie. So on Sunday, I'm seeing it again with my best friend and like a few other of my good friends and stuff, and they all haven't read the book. Or one of them has, but it's just me and yeah. So I'm gonna see, because I'm really interested to see if they how they liked it, if they did like it, if they understood what was going on, because I understood what was happening because I've read the book, but I've read all the books, but like I just want to know if they knew what was happening and if they liked what was happening, because I don't really know. The whole movie was anticlimactic, like in so many of the parts that had to be big, they just dropped. Like, a good example is when they start the Hunger Games, they're all, like, they're all standing there and stuff, they're counting down, whatever. But then when, like, it starts, I just expected them to go bolting straight to the cornucopia and just all this, like, hardcore, like, music, like, boom, 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 boom. But instead, there was, like, this weird whirring sound, like, I was expecting to hear all this, like, hardcore, like, music and stuff, because it was so anticlimactic, like, this is the beginning of Hunger Games, and when Katniss was running, it was just so, like, dead. Like, no, it wasn't dead, that's a bit of a stretch, but it was so, like, slow and just not, not anything, like, it didn't, like, establish the gruesomeness to me that these kids are in there going to kill each other. I mean, come on, that's really bad and stuff. But, so some good parts that I liked about the movie. Josh Hutcherson is an amazing actor in this. I mean, like, I've read, like, some of the interviews, like, the very beginning ones, because I say clear up the spoilers towards the end. I read some of his interviews, and, like, you just tell that he really cared about the character. So I never really gave it much thought about if he would actually be good as playing the character. But he was amazing. He was so good. I was so surprised. Like, he just understood Peter. Like, he is Peter. When he got chosen for the Reaping, you see, like, the shock on his face, like, holy crap, this is what's happening to me. And yeah, so I was so happy with him. Another good thing, Effie, Elizabeth Banks as Effie. She is really good, and you can tell she loved being there, and she did because you can tell from the interviews that she's done as well. Um, sorry, another thing. Liam Hemsworth is not a good actor, unless he is, because I know that he's in a movie with Miley Cyrus or something. And apparently, he's good in that, but he was not good. Okay, he was an Australian, which I'm Australian, whatever. Like I like him because of that. But he was not a good actor because he kept switching between an American and Australian accent, and I just did not appreciate. Every time he was on screen, I just did not like him being there. And, yeah, so like I said, on Sunday I'll be seeing the movie again. Um, but yeah, frankly, I was extremely disappointed. I thought that it would be so much better than it actually was, and I don't know if that was because I didn't even really anticipate it and build up that much in my mind. I mean, I did because I'm really passionate about the series, but it was just not anything how I pictured it. But I think that everything I was been saying and all my thoughts, like, it generated from the fact that it was my first time seeing it, and that's kind of, and yeah. So this Sunday I'm watching it again and stuff, and once I kind of settle my head and read all the reviews, so hopefully it'll be put up on Hubble maybe. Um, and I'll just generate or make new thoughts and just I'll probably talk a bit more if I've changed my thoughts or anything on my next vlog. But yeah, so thanks for listening. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but if you don't agree with me and just want to say anything, your reviews on the movie, comment on this video. And yeah, so thanks for that, and I guess until next time, I'll vlog you later.